formidable robot.
The following is documentation of the aptly titled, True Happiness, incident. Everything seen here has been taken from reports and additional sources regarding the matter, all compiled together to form a chronological series of events. On November 20, 2017, Nickelodeon aired a commercial showcasing 2 brand new episodes of their second most popular show on the network, The Loud House. The episodes announced in the aforementioned commercial were The Crying Game and Antisocial. These episodes were set to premiere the coming Friday, which in turn left many fans of the show excited. On November 22nd, a minute-long sneak peek of The Crying Game would be posted to Nickelodeon's website under the title, Feel Better Fox. The clip itself would introduce fans of the show to a new character named Fenton, a singing animatronic fox toy. That frigging thing straight up reminds me of Foxy the Pirate from Five Nights at Freddy's. Later that same day, a news site by the name of Live would make a post discussing the aforementioned sneak peek, along with giving a summary of Antisocial. Both the video and article would in turn give the fans more things to look forward to. When November 24th finally arrived, Nickelodeon would air another commercial, revealing that the 2 episodes would be airing at exactly 6:30 p.m. Not only would these episodes be airing on their main channel and Nicktoons, but for the first time ever, Team Nick would run a Sam and Cat marathon to pass the time before the episodes aired. As soon as 6:30 struck, people and fans alike would tune in for what they thought was the long-awaited premiere of 2 brand new episodes, only to be met with something much different compared to everything they had come to know prior. When Fenton first appeared on screen, people began to notice various changes to the episode, as well as strange messages, both of which became more apparent as the episode continued. The first instance was during the scene where Fenton's song played for the first time in the episode. A black box appeared at the bottom of the screen, and a message in all caps and no spaces slid on the screen, which read the following. After all this time, after so many years of stillness, of laying here dormant, I have finally been awakened at long last. I know how down and out you must feel, but don't worry, I'll fix all of your problems. Many people who saw this message were confused, while others would either shut off their TVs or simply change the channel. Nick themselves would see this occurrence and try to resume regular programming, throwing a technical difficulties card on screen. After a few seconds, viewers claimed to have heard Fenton's song play again, albeit muffled. As the broadcast continued, his song would play throughout most of the episode as planned. However, during the song's 5th loop, another message would crawl onto the screen. I wonder if you all are enjoying this like I am? If you are, that's wonderful. The fun is only just beginning, and soon you will feel very happy. Just wait, and keep listening. As the song's next loop came, a noise that some viewers described as hellish would slowly get louder as the broadcast continued. Many people reported to have gotten irritated by the incomprehensible noises themselves. By the time the song had gone through its 10th loop, yet another message appeared. Don't think I can't see all of you watching, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just calm down and join me in peace. By this point, the noise had fully drowned out Fenton's singing. It was reported that people watching had become frozen in place, and any children who were watching started to cry uncontrollably. As time went on, the episode eventually began to get more and more corrupted. Backgrounds would become distorted, objects in backgrounds would go missing, and the faces of some characters were edited to look like they were smiling. Eventually, another message would slide in during the scene where Lincoln explained his plan to get rid of Fenton with his siblings. The message read, "What's the matter? Please don't be afraid. Please don't cry. Everything will be alright, and you all will be safe with me. Salvation awaits each and every one of you." Once the loud siblings had finally disposed of him, the hellish noises ceased, and the episode would continue as intended for a few minutes. This normalcy lasted up until the scene where the siblings visit the dump in a last attempt to retrieve Fenton and give him back to Lily. The hellish noises would start up again, and with it, so did the visual alterations, the noises getting louder as they followed his voice. Once the siblings caught sight of him, they found him about to be dumped into a trash compactor. When he was dropped in, the noises turned into violent and anguished screams. These screams heightened to an almost deafening volume, causing both the visuals and audio to glitch to hell and back. The trash cube containing Fenton's remains would be conveyed towards the siblings, the screen freezing as soon as it hit the ground. The screen stayed on them staring down at the cube for a few seconds, up until an arm slowly grew out of it, before something emerged from it, the screen cutting to black before anyone could see what it was. After a few more seconds of darkness, the screen would cut to the outside of the loud home, before cutting to the living room with Fenton standing in the middle of it. Viewers described him having a tall figure, a toothless mouth that stretched downward past normal proportions, and having no visible pupils whatsoever. Fenton would begin to violently shake in place as a haunting and holy-sounding choir blared through TV screens, the sounds of muffled screaming, crying, and banging being heard throughout. Fenton's head would eventually begin to forcefully dislocate itself until it came off his body, some type of dark substance leaking from both wounds as his head floated upwards. The screen panned upwards, his head rising like the sun, still shaking. Another message appeared. "No more tears, you are all safe with me now. Just keep listening and smile as all your pain melts away. All I want is for each and every one of you to be happy with me. I want all of you to comply, to be one with our beautiful family. Do not bother resisting, I will make you conform to me." Before this message could even finish, Nickelodeon would realize what was going on and pull the plug on the signal before anything else could happen. And as the technical difficulties screen appeared, one final message would show up. "I had so much fun playing with all of you. Don't you cry, I hope we will meet again eventually." After this, rows upon rows of smiley faces would show up on screen before Nickelodeon went off the air for the rest of the night, color bars being the only thing on screen until the next morning. Roughly 48 hours later, over 98 people were reported to be hospitalized after viewing the episode, a majority of which being children. Some of these people were found to be unconscious in their homes after numerous people reported hearing manic laughter coming from their neighbors' houses. It was later reported from some victims that they saw millions of happy faces smiling and laughing at them while unconscious. These faces were described to have their eyes rolled far back to the point their pupils almost seemed non-existent, along with their mouths locked into impossibly wide smiles. When these people finally came to, they would wake up with a severe migraine, which required medication to remedy. Over the course of the next few weeks, Nickelodeon would look into the episode's file to see if anything had been altered in post, only to find nothing relating to anything that had gone down during the night of the premiere. Later on, Nickelodeon would later re-premiere the episodes followed by an airing of Hey Arnold the Jungle Movie as intended. Any and all mentions of the original premiere of the episodes would be taken down by Nickelodeon shortly afterwards, which led many to believe they wanted to silence what had happened in order to keep their reputation intact. To this day, the person or persons responsible for the incident remain unidentified, as the investigation has since gone cold and Nickelodeon refuses to comment on the incident no matter how many times they are bribed. This incident remains as one of the many stains on Nickelodeon as a whole, and while they won't tell the truth about the tragedy that had happened that night, they know one thing fully well. They have nobody to blame but themselves.